Hello, welcome back. Last time I fought an extra powerful wizard, and he gave me an amulet whose use I still have no idea about. But I also got something that permanently gives me the protect spell, so I'm just extra durable now. I also got a treasure map, and hello, there is something in the middle of that lake. How do I get there? Alright, let's try and figure that out. Knowing that there is something, there's probably a water path that I just did not manage to see. So, right, there's treasure hunting, there's Three Eye Rock Palace, which I have stepped into briefly. Gonna scan this beach just in case I did miss... Whoa! It tells me what's in the palace, I see! So there's a slime. There's a... Oh, so if... Alright, so, several things I learned. There is a slime. There's a magic container. Palaces will show what is in them, and secret slime is one of the items that can be shown. So what I want to know is if there's something in the ocean palace, a slime that perhaps I could get to from... There we go, it's like this. Or not. Okay, you're being silly. This is pretty good, actually. The most roundabout possible path in this tiny space. Right, anyway. So, Ocean Palace. I feel like I still have a mystery there. So I'm gonna go there and see if the map agrees. If the map tells me there's nothing, then I won't have to worry about it. While I appreciate these sparkles, they're not particularly usable as a guide. They're just kind of a nice confirmation of where I've already stepped. To say, yep, you sure can step here. What is this direction that I'm going? This route makes no sense. Let's turn around and follow one that does. Yeah, slow down. Ignore it. It'll go away soon. Chop. I have a shield that can block your stuff now. And go away. So right, most sensible is just going to be through the Kasuto Coast again. What's the name of this place? Seashore. So I think I did thoroughly scan West Hyrule with the left half of the map. So I don't think I need to go back there to recheck that. But the East Hyrule step of that needs to be done now. Ocean Palace shows no icons. Alright, so if I have a remaining mystery, it is not... well, I don't have a remaining mystery there, is the story. So up north I got the amulet, that's right. I suppose I should really check Maze Island just in case. I would have seen a secret slime in the Dark Forest there, if there still was one. I'm gonna miss one of these, yep. And land low. But it's nice enough to let me get away with that. I'll be able to scan this whole place pretty quickly. Most of the place has been scanned, there's a little bit more. And that's not technically every tile. Right, that was the chicken spot. Okay, so nothing more on Maze Island. I assume I already found something here, because this looks suspicious. So it seems. Okay. This is such a fun remix. Alright, and up north, how involved was the up north portion of this? Whoa, I should hold a button. Actually, does that make a difference? It sure does! Okay, so yes, holding the button does bounce me higher, I know this. Alright, whatever, good enough. I say I'm messing up. It's fine, I'm alive. I don't think Protect applies to pit damage. You know what, you can actually help me out right now. It'd be better if I hadn't cast that heal spell, but whatever. Yeah, I don't suspect there will be anything more here. Is that true? There's this big forest, but nothing in the big forest. And everything there was to get there, I have already gotten. Okay, I will trust that. What about the Darunia area? I feel like I was reasonably thorough. but there's likely to be stuff that eluded my notice. Such as that one magic container just in the middle of Morage Swamp. Oops. You go away. Just carefully positioning my camera so I get as much of the land visible as I want. All the places where my feet can go. Okay, that's fully covered. Yeah, I think the most expeditious way to go here is through the cave. I would basically never go through this cave backwards, so let's have a new experience. Kind of. An old experience a new way. Ding ding. All of you are fine, I'll just ignore you mostly. I missed. Alright, all the things behind me. Cave is very short, not much to it. Alright, nothing over here. Nothing in this forest. Okay, there's an extra life in that temple and also something animating that I cannot identify. There's not much point in going through that again, so let's just not. Yeah, this is a little more roundabout, but the fence with all Lizalfos behind it is just a bit too much of a pain. And then I'm on the wrong side of the bridge and everything. Okay, so I think I can go to Three Eye Rock Palace with the knowledge that most of the business to be done behind me is already done. So let's do that. So I can step here, but not get anything because I have to call for help first, which is what playing a flute apparently is. Alright, this place. Oh hey! Check it out! The Iron Knuckle did show up! So you do exist. You're just very rare. Alright, well I have plenty of stats, plenty of resources. I'll go in just like I am. So right, no magical key or skeleton key. Do I wish to reflect? I guess so. So there's a Doomknocker here who teaches me about reflected hammers. And now my magic is full. That's nice. Okay. So you. There we go. Hooah! Well, that hooah didn't quite go. That's okay. I will loop around. This layout does not appear to be particularly changed. Oh, that's funny. Alright, and I think there is sometimes magic in... Oh, I need a key first. Okay, of course. Right, and that's different because normally keys are not a resource of interest here. Yeah, so lots more keys placed I can already see than would normally be. The doors might not have changed, but the keys certainly have. There was a P bag left on this screen, and also a way to be above right, which is possibly of interest. Key left here, I think? No, key center. P bag left. Okay. Well, I feel like I should loop again. I know where the things traditionally are here. The floor above is the one that leads to the cross. This will be the loop. I do have a key though, so let's just go ahead and see how far I can get in this. Oops. But yeah, just the fact that keys are a resource here will drastically change the routing in this spot. Like, I may well have to turn back and collect a key before continuing further. Oh! Reflect lets me actually bounce those back. That's fun. Wow. And yeah, I see them getting that green tinge, which means I own them now, and they will start doing damage to other things. A P-bag down there, okay. Sure. Let's see, there's a good way to do this, which is approximately like that. Alright, Enthusiastic Bubble. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think it's 16? No, it's 14. This is a way that I can go through this room. This jump's gonna be a bit of a pain, but it'll be doable. First try. First try that one too. Alright, I don't think I interact with that Doom Knocker right now. Okay, this is the place of the fake floor. If it's in the same place as normal, let's see if I can figure out where it is. The Moa might also help me. It's 4th statue, 2nd tile from the... no, 3rd statue. 2nd tile from the statue, I think. So let's see if I can get this right. I'm gonna jump. Jump spell and jump right here. I did it! Okay. I'll fall into it on the way back. Now we do a bonus fight with, what's your name? Rebanak. Let's see, I'm gonna get close and do this. No, not that. Right, and you will, you'll go all the way through instead of just sort of stopping somewhere in the middle. Yeah, so I fight you very differently because of the available screen space. And you just go down very quickly. Okay. Oh no, I broke the camera. It's fine, there's the cross. Oh, the cross is on top? I thought it was... No, sorry, I was thinking of the path to the boss. Of course. That's 2 layers down. Cross is on layer 1. The ground floor. Alright, let's go into that pit. Ew. Ooh, this is different. Oh yeah, I'm doing that jump. I have a fairy. If I fail it, which I did, then I don't die immediately. Okay, so closer than that. Got it? Okay. Normally there would be a red jar in this room. Ooh, look at this uncanny middle of the, like, not tile-aligned thing. Uncomfortable to look at. Hi, what are you? Oh, something entirely new. Okay, just a little fire flower. Do I have a key? Yes, I got one in the room I was just in. So do you do anything if I don't interact? You sure do. Alright, bonus experience. The local flora, giving me their traditional greeting. Thanks, Reflect, you're nice. Or Magical Shield is what was actually doing that. Nice. Link had to kind of catch himself on his knees a little bit there, but he was able to do it. Alright, okay. So down 1 layer is... Actually, what is down 1 layer? And speaking of which, that's what the map looks like. Okay. So 1 layer to the right. There's also that mid-air key I haven't gotten yet. Ah, okay, this is nothing. I think that's normal. Hey, 4 hits. Somehow I thought it was 3. Alright, so mid-air key was 1 more layer down than this. Whoa! And I don't think I have a key for that, no. Now I could be up high and do that, but let's get the key first. Well, alright. Gonna have to loop around, that's fine. Right about here. Ah, I missed. Okay, 1 to the right. Okay. So equivalent of... here. A little to the right. Here? Does it actually keep my position? Yeah, it seems to. Okay, so that puts me here, fully explored. Can I get to the statue this way? I sure can. Might as well. Right, so before I unlock that door, there's something I really want to know about. I'm pressing to the right. Yeah, I'm up here now. Is this a door skip? Kinda looks like it. I haven't checked to the left, and this is door unskip. Is that on purpose? Probably. I don't feel like something like that would be left in by accident. Okay, there's nothing there. Got it. But it's not filled on the map. And that's not right. Alright, let's fill it out. That could be a false wall or something. Alright, map, are you happy now? No. How about now? There we go. Alright. Can I, there we go. And yeah, you can totally just jump up there from the... Yeah, alright. So, door skip, totally intentional. If you want to not get a key somewhere, that door doesn't have to be unlocked. Although if you want to come back... Oh right, this, the second worst room in the game. I would normally say, but honestly, it's fine. As long as you're there, I'm protected from you being elsewhere. Yeah, second worst room in the game. So terrible. I hit his shield. If his shield was up, he probably would have taken damage. Oh, that's nice of you. Sure. What do you suppose the dragon boss is going to be like? That'll be interesting to see. Right, so this is Fairy Check Room. Number 1. There's going to be more. I've been curious about something. What does extra protected chicken look like? Blue comb, alright? And like normal protected chicken just looks like an ordinary chicken. I need a jump spell too. Okay. Okay. A little chicken adventure. Alright, you... Whoa, those bubbles are like extra flashy? Those are abnormal? Or does it like mess with their palette because I casted Protect? Yeah. So does a bubble like share parts of Link's palette maybe? That's what it looked like to me. Because they got weird when I was level 2 protected. I have 0 keys. So I've got to pause for that, it just shows me. So yeah, normally I would be going right first. Okay, but I see exactly how this is. Do I want to bother with that? Honestly, no. Well, here I go doing it, though. It doesn't matter. It seems very unlikely I'm gonna get to 8,000 before setting the crystal. So will I even find out if there is a 9,000 experience prize? I mean, there's something. But what that something is not clearly specified to me. Well, this is a fun dance that I'm asked to do here. I enjoyed that. Oops. I did it well for the most part. Can wait just a little moment here. There we go. Oops. That's fine. Right, you? Sure. You too. Oops. Ding ding. Ding ding. Crash. I don't know, I could get 3,500 more experience before the end. I could even get 25 more hundred, and that would do it. I will opt not to open that door, because I know something about the layout here. Got a plan for how I'm doing this. So this is another Revenak, right? Ooh, the Black Knight. You're extra high. Should I take you seriously? Yes, in the sense of I'm gonna give you a chance to actually have a fair fight with me. I don't want to just cast Protect and be too invincible. Alright, there we go, yep. Strategy I would use with the blue version of you. Seems kind of necessary here without jump spell and stuff. Alright, Black Knight. Your horse got me. Let's have a real fight here. Is your defense perfect? No. I enjoy this dance, so I'm not going to do the, what I would normally do. Let's just dance for a bit. Because there's a lot going on. There's, like, when I'm in the middle of my sword animation, I can still actually move my shield. If it looks like I'm locked standing up, I can still block low, even though you can't see my shield move down there. But yeah, like if I spend too long without attacking, he'll just advance into me. But if I'm attacking in a spot, I can't exactly block. Anyway, it's fun. I like it. Okay, my chances of leveling up before the end have gone up. Falling blocks, sure, you can do that if you want. So right, there's a secret slime here and an extra... no, extra life was in the Great Palace. This had a magic container. So right, the extra life was removed from this dungeon layout. This kind of goes for a while. Okay, the extra life would have been in this room. This is probably where the magic container is. Do I want to do it the hard way? Why am I even asking? Ha! I did it. Right, here's the guys who drain your magic. And... is there normally a Rebenak in this hallway? Probably. I'm not actually sure about that part, though. Alright, so... magic has only been drained a bit. Oh, I wonder... is this what Karok's amulet does? No, I'm still getting drained. So wondering if it was like magic protect. Maybe it is and I'm just getting drained less. It seems like a plausible theory. Okay, yeah, so these two here in this spot, they're hard to kill and they're hard to get around. So yeah, like traditionally, what this room is about is draining your magic right before a mandatory fairy check here in this room. Which is still mandatory, because of a narrow passage that only a bird can fit through. But I wanted to go down here anyway. Right, I might have been mixing this up with the other place... no, I don't think I was. So yes, there's a potential red jar here. I'm not bothering killing these, why would I do that? Sure, might as well. Since that's in a statue, it probably can be, well, since I've started. Probably can be Iron Knuckle, if it wants to. Whoop. I mean, if I... so I think... what's the dragon's name? Barba, in the English translation of this game. Same name as Volvagia from later in the series. Anyway, so, if the dragon boss from this temple drops 1,000 experience, which I think he does, then that's a fun place for a key. Then I'm already where I need to be. That's not actually what I wanted to do, but it's fine. Okay. This room is all new. I'm not sure what was here normally. Something different from this. Then yeah, we gotta make our way all the way back to there. Won't take too long. And if I had spent a key on that door when I got that key, I would just be making this long trip and then getting a key back to use up above. So I figured I'd only make this in one direction. Where did the key that I have come from? It was in that block room, right, so I had to dig upward to it. Okay, so yes, I am leveling up before the end. Everything worked out. So when I set that crystal, I'll see what the 9,000 prize is. It might be life 9, it might be an extra life, or... but since the life system is different, I don't think it will be. And since the costs increased beyond 9,000, I feel like there's something else going on. And if there is a life 9, what if I level life again? Is there a life 10? Does it then switch to extra lives? Does it just, like, stop accumulating experience? But I still have to be able to pay for stuff, so it's not going to be that one. Look at how many bubbles are here. I mean, it's 3, but 3 is a lot. Oh, hello, extremely suspicious. Okay, I see it. I see it. It took me a moment. There's a thing I have to do here. I'm on my way. Worry not. So the ceiling clued me in that there's totally something going on. And I am hunting down a... That's not a jump I can make. I'm not so sure, but I need to cast jump anyway, so I might as well here. Jump costs what? Wait... Did Karok's amulet reduce the cost of spells? Jump doesn't normally go down to 8. And wait, a unit is 16. My magic is regenerating? Oh. Is that what the amulet does? Yeah, there it goes. Oh. Okay. Well, I divined its purpose. Alright. Anyway, up here is going to be a bonus slime, I assume. Right, spell unprimes after being cast once. I might even get that level before I even touch the bus. Outside, in the sand. Oh hey, it's a... the bots have made a sculpture of themselves. Hello, Sleepy Slime. I woke you up. I was very rude, I know. And then you decided to become invincible. Oh. Oh. Alright, I think I see exactly what I'm doing here. This is very funny. Okay. I need to make this look like you. Okay, So let's see. I'll carve out these. Those have to go. You have only one eye, though, so I may need to... Alright, so this will turn on the blocks. This is going to be... Okay, so how many wide is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2... Okay. I can just, like, mirror what I see. Alright, this is gonna be a thing. It's probably fine. Let's get a few more blocks here. How am I gonna do the eyes? Ah. So you do that for a while, and then you calm down. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. So since I can always summon more blocks, I can't really get myself stuck here, but I can set myself back significantly. But let's just get the shape over here to be appropriate. Careful how you sculpt those. Okay, so this, that... This is too wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it's perfect. Alright, so now poking out the eyes is going to be the trickiest part of this, but is it eyes or is it eye? I'm imagining I want it to look like you, and you have only one of those things, but I think that might be an unnecessary leap in logic, so for now... Again, I can change it later. You're so angry! So for now, let's do this. Alright, so cleaning that up was actually simpler than I imagined. Okay, so let's see if this is what I'm being asked to do. Yep. There we go! And the block falls and he dies. Alright, so it was the 2i version. That was cool! I enjoyed that a lot. Alright, so. Now, finish the dungeon. Fairy check and... Right, okay, so I have regenerating magic, which is wild to think about. So my thing about how I thought my magic hadn't gone down as much from being drained by bubbles, in a way that was sort of accurate. Did I get the magic container out of here? I don't think I did, but I'm not sure. I currently have... Oh, I'm done with magic. I must have. Ah, my spell unprimed itself. Why did it do that? I don't know. That torch wasn't lit. Well, there was nothing I missed in the Ocean Palace, so this probably means nothing. But I will note that this was another room with outer torches lit, inner torches unlit. It'll never matter, but I am noting it. So my spell stays primed across room transitions, right? There's Fairy. Oh, but maybe not like falling room transitions. Maybe that unprimes it on its own. That might be a mechanic in the original game too. It doesn't really tell you what spell is primed. That information is kept secret. Ah, shoot. I didn't get to use my extinguisher. I wanted to. That torch was unlit, but I fixed that problem. Ding! Fairy is primed, Fairy is primed. Watch closely. Oh, it's still there. Okay. Whoa! Okay, well, that didn't work. Alright, so what I have to do here is fairly specific. Fairy is prepared. As soon as I'm on screen, I need to cast and then hover. Very specific hand positions for these things. And if I needed to go to the pause screen to re-prepare the spell... This is very funny. Attack will go up. 9,900, fascinating. If I needed to pause, then that's a different hand position. Alright, dragon time. Not gonna cast any spells, we're just gonna do this. Okay, so we got different elevations, or different floor heights here. That is a change. So I thought I stabbed your face. It did not seem to take. Alright, I guess I just didn't stab deep enough into your face. Gotta get, like, the back of the throat. Okay. I can take 2 hits there. Yep, alright. Unlike Karok, this is a boss that did not need any more buffs in particular. If you're super patient with it, there's a... Oh, hello! Never mind, we got new stuff. So that's like red fire. Extra hot, maybe. Can I still use my shield on it, I wonder? Ah. Oh, I'm just kind of flailing around doing nothing of worth. Used to be I found this boss really, really, really hard. But I just did not have mastery of the game's movement back then. Alright, so let's see that 9,000. Will I have life 9? What will you do? Gotta wait a while. I don't really want life 9, but would I... Well, I mean, there's room for one more. Let's try it. Yeah, life 9. 9999. But then, what... I feel like I need to get 9999 to see what it actually does. Alright, so I did indeed get all the stuff there, as I thought. Cool. Okay, so that just leaves Great Palace. Mostly. There was one thing I wanted to do, and I'm going to New Kasuro to save anyway, so I can do it while I'm there. There was a room with, whoa, an invisible person to talk to, and I'm curious if the cross will make that invisible person visible. Because I do have the cross now. I'm missing 2 items still. I saw some vague hints in places I shouldn't have seen of stuff a little more beyond the, like, just Great Palace and end of the game here. So, I think there may end up being shenanigans. You're still invisible, whatever you are. Maybe it's, like, written on the chimney there. Okay. Okay, so, I did not go close to the Valley of Death, with the map in hand. But that's our destination next time. I don't think I have any outstanding mysteries. I'm at 10 secret slimes. Those have not been given a clear purpose yet. Do I have anything in my notes? Let me just double check. Boulder Circle is done. I know what the amulet does now. There was some land south of the Boulder Circle that I wonder about, but it didn't seem like I could get there. Ocean Palace, I'm saying, is nothing with the torches and the urchins. There's that thing north of North Ruto Mountains that I was wondering about. And I did the thing with the cross here. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. And I know where the last extra life is. That's in the Great Palace. Next time I'm gonna journey there, and maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. We will see.